Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
हेलो स्टूडेंट, आपका राहुल क्लासरूम में स्वागत है। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे जैक बोर्ड का क्लास 12 का सब्जेक्ट इंग्लिश का सेट 4 और ये आपके टर्म 2 के एग्जाम के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से भी बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा। तो चलिए इसको देखते हैं। तो देखिए आपका रीड द पैसेज केयरफुली एंड आंसर एनी 5 फ्रॉम क्वेश्चन 1 to 7। देखिए आपका ये पैसेज दिया हुआ है, इससे रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन है आपका, देख लीजिए। हु वाज गौतम बुद्धा? तो गौतम बुद्धा वाज वन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड greatest religious teachers. Initially, he was known as Siddharth Gautam. His father was the king of Kapli Vastu. How did he become the Buddha? Under the Bo tree, he got wisdom and began to teach and to share his new understanding. At this point, he became known as the Buddha, which means the awakened or the enlightened. Why did he leave his kingdom and at what age? At the age of 25, he left his place as he felt disattachment to the worldly things. How long did he wander from place to place? He wandered 7 years from place to place. Who will overcome sorrow and be blessed? According to Gautam Buddha, he who has overcome all sorrow will become free from sorrow and be blessed. Whom did Gautam marry? He married a princess named Yasodhara. Find out the words from the passage which means the same as the following: a state of high spiritual knowledge। और दूसरा देख ले, those born to die। तो पहला का आंसर है आपका एनलाइटेड और दूसरा का मॉर्टल्स बोलते हैं उसको, ठीक है। आगे चले, आंसर एनी टू ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इन नॉट मोर देन 100 वर्ड्स, क्वेश्चन 8 to 10। देखिए, यू आर दीपक कुमार, सेक्रेटरी हिस्ट्री सोसाइटी DAB देहरादून, राइट अ नोटिस फॉर द स्कूल नोटिस बोर्ड इन्वाइटिंग नेम फॉर ट्रिप टू पुरी। तो DAB स्कूल देहरादून नोटिस और ट्रिप टू पुरी, डेट देख लीजिए। द स्कूल इज ऑर्गेनाइजिंग एन एजुकेशन ट्रिप टू पुरी। द स्कूल बस विल बी वेटिंग द स्कूल मेन गेट ऑन 20 March 2020। वी विल कम बैक फ्रॉम 25 March 2020। द स्टूडेंट विल bring the clothes and necessary item along. Food will be provided by school. Those who are interested shall give their names to their respective class teacher latest by 15 March 2020 along with fee sum of ₹1000। दीपक कुमार, सेक्रेटरी ऑफ हिस्ट्री सोसाइटी, ठीक है। आगे चलिए, यू आर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड बाई लाउड म्यूजिक प्लेड एट नाइट, सॉरी, यू आर डिस्टर्ब बाई लाउड म्यूजिक प्लेड एट नाइट, राइट अ लेटर टू द एडिटर ऑफ टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया एक्सप्रेसिंग योर फीलिंग्स। तो पहले देख लीजिए, एड्रेस लिख दिया, हारमू कॉलोनी रांची, 8 March 2020, डेट हो गया आपका। द एडिटर द टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया रांची, सब्जेक्ट डिस्टर्बिंग कॉज बाई लाउड म्यूजिक, ठीक है सर। थ्रू द कॉलम ऑफ योर स्टीम न्यूज़पेपर, आई वुड like to draw the attention of the concerned authority towards the disturbance caused by loud music played at night. Loud music played at night is a great nuisance. Playing loud music at night makes students difficult to study or students are unable to focus on their study. You will agree that peaceful atmosphere is indispensable to silence. I hope the authority will take necessary steps to redress. Observe the rules should be punished. Thank you. Yours faithfully, नाम नहीं दिया तो XYZ लिख लिया, ठीक है। राइट अ रिपोर्ट ऑन फायर एक्सीडेंट दैट यू हैव विटनेस। देख लीजिए, अ फायर एक्सीडेंट सादरा का है, 8 March, डेट डाल दिए। अ डिवास्टिंग फायर ब्रोक आउट लास्ट नाइट इन द सेंट्रल मार्केट। द फायर वाज नोटिस एट अबाउट 10 PM एंड इन नो टाइम इट इनगल्फ्ड द होल मार्केट। दिस रिपोर्टर हैपन टू पास दैट वे एंड एट once again of their fire brigade. The fire brigade did arrive very soon but took some time to locate the water hydrant that was quite far away. In the meantime, the fire had become very dangerous. A large number of people gathered there and each tried in his own way to put out the fire. They threw buckets of water on the rising flame, but it was not of much use. At least the fire brigade set to work. After continuous spraying of water for about 2 hours, the fire was brought under control. Many shops were completely destroyed in this fire. The damage is estimated to be more than 10 crores. The cause of, सॉरी यहाँ पे फायर होगा, फायर इज बिलीव टू बी शॉर्ट, यहाँ पे फायर लिख लीजिएगा आप, ये आपका फायर है। फायर इज बिलीव टू बी अ शॉर्ट सर्किट, लकली देयर वाज नो लॉस ऑफ लाइफ। देखिए आगे चलते हैं, फिर सेक्शन सी देख लेते हैं। Answer any 5 of the following, not more than 50 words. देखते पहले. What are the things of beauty that give joy and happiness to man? The poet sees beauty in a various natural things. He sees simple and scenic beauty in the image of the sun, the moon, the trees, the sheep, the green pasture, and the clear water of the small stream. All these things of beauty are a constant source of joy for us. ठीक है, अब देखते हैं. What was the play for of the folk who had put up the roadside stand? The play of the folk who had put up the roadside stand is to the passer-by to stop over at their stand and buy their goods. They would have been content if even one car had stopped to inquire about the price of their goods. However, their play is never answered. The city dwellers drive past their stand without stopping, and those who stop tend to ask direction to some place for other irrelevant things. आगे चलते हैं. What did the servant at Rajendra Prasad house take Gandhi to be? Why was he not allowed to draw water from the well? The servant of Rajendra Prasad thought Gandhi to be another pigeon. They do not know him. They were not certain whether he was an untouchable or not. They feared that some drop from his bucket might pollute their entire well, so he was not permitted to draw water from the well. आगे चलते हैं. What were the option of Sophie was dreaming? Where was it most likely that two girls would find work after the school? आगे चलते हैं, देखते हैं इसमें. The option of Sophie was dreaming of where to have a boutique to be a manager. Still, she has enough money to open a boutique, to have the most wonderful shop in the city, or to be an actress. She seems to be a daydreamer. After school, the two girls, Sophie and Jency, were most likely to find work in the biscuit. ठीक है, फैक्ट्री, बिस्किट फैक्ट्री. ठीक है, आगे देख लेते हैं. What did the peddler sell and how did he make the things? The peddler sold some small rat traps made of wire. He made them himself. He got the material by beginning in the stores or at the pig farms. Who was Roger Skunk? What was his main problem? Roger Skunk is a teeny black animal and a main character in the tale named Wizard Hit Mommy. As it smells very worse, nobody is ready to friend of him. Roger Skunk, which is otherwise referred as a stinky skunk by other animal due to the very bad स्मेल हो गया. यहाँ पे देख लीजिए, यहाँ पे आपको स्मेल लिखना है, स्मॉल हो गया यहाँ पे, तो इसको ई कर लीजिएगा. तो स्मेल ऑफ हिम whenever he went out for plays, every other animal will tease him and neglect him in their group. So he was forced to stay alone and that was his main problem. His problem. ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं. Who is Mr. Lamb? Why does he have a thin leg? Mr. Lamb is an old man who lived in a big house with a lovely and enormous garden. Due to the bomb explosion, he had lost his leg and it was now replaced with a thin leg. He enjoyed talking to people and making them his friends, so he always kept his garden gates open. ठीक है. Answer any of the following is not more than 100 words question. Describe the exploration of the indigo sharecroppers by English landlords in Champaran. देखिए आप. Most of the arable land in Champaran was owned by an English landlord. The Indian tenants worked on the land. The chief commercial crop was indigo. The English planters complained all sharecroppers to plant 15% of their holdings with indigo. They had to surrender the entire indigo harvest as rent to the landlords. This was done by a long-term contract. The Germany developed synthetic indigo. The plantation of natural indigo was no more a profitable business for English landlords. They decided to free Indian sharecroppers from the 15% contract. They were to pay compensation for this freedom. The peasants saw through the trick and fraud of the landlord. Therefore, they wanted their money back. आगे चलते हैं, क्या पैराग्राफ चेंज है उसके बाद. गांधी went to the Bihar to take up the cause of poor peasants. There was a huge demonstration of thousands of peasants. The very next day, the government was preferred. A commission of inquiry was constituted. Gandhi was the sole representative of the peasant. The landlord agreed to refund the money to the peasant. At last, they settled for 25%. The amount of refund was less important. The more important thing was the victory of peasant and victory of the civil disobedience in India. आगे चलते हैं. How did Bama learn about untouchability and caste system? One day, Bama, while returning home from school, observed weird behavior. One of the elders belonging to her community. He was carrying a packet containing some food in a manner that made her laugh as she reached home and explained the strange incident to her elder brother. Anna was not amused at it. He explained to her reason behind the elder stranger behavior. ठीक है, आगे देखते हैं इसको. द रीजन, पैराग्राफ चेंज उसके बाद. द रीजन वाज दे बिलोंगिंग टू अ कम्युनिटी दैट वाज अ कंसिडर लोअर कास्ट, सो पीपल फ्रॉम अपर कास्ट refrain from touching them. If any touch any member of their community, they would think they would get polluted. He further told her that since they belonged to lower caste community, they were not any given respect and dignity. The expression infuriated Bama that day she learned about untouchability. तो ये आपका सेट 4 था स्टूडेंट, और ये पूरा मैंने सेट 4 करा दिया. नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम लोग नेक्स्ट सेट को डिस्कस करेंगे. तो अगर आपको मेरी वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन की घंटी को दबाना ना भूलें. धन्यवाद.